Hello, Flosstube. My name is Chelsea. I'm a crafty companion, and today's companion is nobody because it's kind of dead at work, and that's where I am today because I know if I go home today, I will not get this filmed because I don't want to tote home all of my projects, which generally stay at work. So, what is gone? So, this Flosstube is going to be a little bit different than the last one. The last one was very emotional. I was having a very, very down day, but can you tell I worked with white today? I was having a really bad emotional day, but that happens, and you have to just kind of roll with the punches, and that's what I did. So today I'm in a much better mood. I have officially been working every single day straight for 22 days. And this week, we finally got the news that my boss is out of the hospital and will be coming back to work, which means Wednesday morning, we are driving down to Branson, and we're going to have Thanksgiving with Andy's family. But also on Wednesday, because we're going down a day early, I'm going to go to Cecilia's Samplers. We already called, made sure that they were open, and so I can finish kitting up the rest of my 2021 stuff, as well as I have been allowed to get one new kit up, and I think I'm gonna go with a Mirabilia. I don't know, but I think that's what I'm gonna go with. So we'll see when we get there what happens, and I'll show you what I get. As for what I've been doing this week, other than whips, I bought my friend a pattern called Mini Japan Garden from Heaven and Earth Designs. Now this is in black and white, so I do apologize, but it is the cutest thing. It is from Dominic Davison, and it's this. So I bought her, she's fairly new to cross stitch. She did the Fantastic Fungi Sal with me. She actually made it further than me in the Fantastic Fungi Sal, I believe, and because mine's still in a whip in the bag behind me. So I bought her this as her Christmas gift. I am in the process of getting all the floss kitted up. I got her an 18 count magic grid, which is already being sent to her. I printed out the pattern for her because she doesn't have a printer. She doesn't have a Samsung device for pattern keeper, nothing. So she would have been running off of a PDF and just like using a highlighter to edit it, I guess. So I've been kitting it up and doing floss drops instead of the way I normally do it, which is kind of like a floss drop. I do have one. Here's one. Like, this is how I previously kitted up all of my projects. That is for Candy Cane Lane, which you'll see in a while. So I'm in the process of getting all those done so I can send them off tomorrow, so she can have her Christmas present all ready for her. It's been really fun to kind of decide how I want things to be done for a new beginner, and I don't know, it's just interesting for me. Other things that are happening this week. Oh, so not this weekend, but Black Friday weekend, the one that's this weekend. Today's Sunday, so yeah, this Black Friday. So over the course of that weekend, we are doing the Blackout Sal or Black Friday Sal. And what that is the hashtags are Black Friday Sal or Stay Home and Stitch. And that might have a Sal. I'm not 100% sure. But it's on Instagram, and it's the person that I saw, and I'm going to get her name backwards. Is it Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World? I think it is. I always get mixed up. It's either Colorado Girl and a Kansas City World. I think it's Kansas City Girl because I'm from Missouri. Kansas City is not that far away from me. I should remember that. Anyway, so the whole point is that we're going to stay home and stitch, except I can't stay home. I have to be at work like I am right now. So you either choose to work on a black fabric or you choose to stitch with 310, a black floss. And those are the things that you can do for the blackout weekend, and I think I'm going to do both. I think I'm going to work on my sugar catchphrases, which is on a black fabric. You're going to see it in a little bit. And I'm going to work on my stained glass evolutions and just do the black outlining, because I kind of actually enjoy doing, that's my favorite part of it. So I think that's my plan. Especially now that I have BlueStacks on my computer, I've upgraded from the really, really slow, laggy tablet I was using for Pattern Keeper. I now have it all on my computer, and I've already exported all of my progress to said computer, so I can just pull it up and keep working on all of my Pattern Keeper patterns. So I'm kind of excited to keep doing that, and I want to work on evolutions because I didn't work on it for like the past 2 weeks, so I want to work on it. So those are the two things I plan on definitely doing next week. And then this week, so I've been writing down my goals. I don't have my bullet journal here to show you, but I knocked it out of the park. I think I got every single goal done except maybe one. Because I think Fantastic Fungi was on my goals, but I didn't touch it because I wasn't feeling wasn't feeling the fungi. So yeah, let's just dive into WIPs because I got a lot done. All right, so first off is my Floral Aurora. I drew on it to show my husband how much I'd gotten done, because I told him, I was like, I think I'm halfway done. And he was like, no, you're not. And I was like, but you don't do the white parts. So I mean, I'm getting there. I'm pretty close to halfway done. So I guess that was a bit of a spoiler, but I have made it further than that actually. So, and I did all of that second page. So from here down, I did in one day. Like I said, it's not going to take me long to finish this. I could definitely finish this by the end of the year if I stick with it. It's coming off really dark today on the camera, but I was only up to like here last time. I didn't iron it because I'm a terrible human. I know. Okay. Then I worked on my peppermint purple, and my goal was 2 blocks, and I got 3 blocks done. Well, let me move my little gin needle minder so you can see everything. All right, here you go. Now, I did have a problem with, I had a stitch up here come loose. So I pulled it back through, and I just put a piece of tape over it until I can get some fray check, so I can like glue that in place, because it's going to be a struggle because that's variegated. But I did these 3 blocks right here. And because it's darker, you can actually see that block. In real life, it's the hardest thing to see. So yeah. And they are on the last row. So, I mean, I've got a ways to go. But I did say by the end of the year, I just want to be down to this bar. So that would be pretty cool. I'm going to keep making my goal per week 2 or 3 blocks, because I'll definitely get past it if I do it that way. My little needle minder. I love it. It's so cute. And then I don't know if it was a new start this week or last week, but the Animal Crossing Sal from Cunning Cross Stitch came out, and I'm real hyped for it. I can't remember if it was already out. I know I talked about it on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere. I dyed a piece of even weave for this, and I'm sorry, I do have a spare strand of floss just hanging out. Gem needle minder. I was like, is that Jen? Nope, it's Gemmin. So that's how far I made it. That's all the green, like, of the first page. This is a free sale, by the way, so you can absolutely go and get it. The first actual pattern block will come out in January, but the whole frame is out. So I think it's just so cute. I'm so excited. I'm excited to see what he has. I've been told that it's not going to be like Stitch Your Own Adventure, so it won't be as much of put what you want inside the block, but I mean, you can always edit a style to be what you want. So I'm started working on the sign, so I've got the brown started. And I think in this name tag up here, so my town in Animal Crossing is actually called Nutberry, but I think I'm going to put my name up here. I think so. And I'll just chart that out on WinStitch and see what I think looks good. So I'm loving this. I was thinking I was going to regret the color choices because I was like, oh, I should have gone blue. I wasn't, because I dyed it before we actually had the frame. But the more I work with it, the more I love it. So I'm not mad. All right, next is Friends, which is, it's actually called Inspired by Friends by Dots and Spots Shop. And I got the end done. So not much progress, but I'm only 2 letters off from hitting my yearly goal. So I at least got something done, and all I put on my goal for this week for this was to just have progress on it, not to finish the word. So, and this one, I don't know if I worked on it this week or last week. I have no idea. So I'm going to show it to you again, just in case I worked on it on Monday, which I feel like I did. Anyway, so this is Kringles by Little House Needleworks. It is so cute. If you guys remember, when I bought this, I'd already spent like $700 at Cecilia's, or $600 or something. And I walked back up to get my last piece of fabric. I went to the store for the 3rd time that day for the last piece of fabric, and this was sitting up there. I was like, that's so mean. I'm going to have to buy it now. And they're like, oh, well, we have a floss pack. I'm like, all right, well, you should give me the floss pack if we're going to buy it. So I bought it. And this week, I didn't get much done, but I did get the bottom of this clock kind of started, and it's harder to see, but I got a lot of this lighter color up here done. So I'm starting to fill it out. I'm much more comfortable now because we finally got this part is like, this is 4 pages. Like, it's split right in the center right here. And so we finally copied each page, then cut them out, stitched them together, and then copied that page so I have a working pattern. Because I will show you this like in a flash. You see it? I highlight everything that I work on. So that's for a different pattern though. So. But yeah, that's Kringles. I'm loving it. I think this is on a natural flax linen. I have it written down somewhere. It doesn't feel good. I don't like holding it. And I've been told that the more I work with it, the softer it'll get, but it's not getting very soft. This, on the other hand, has gotten very soft. This is the 2020 Halloween Sal from Stitchonomy. And I got 3 blocks done, plus some side pieces, and my goal was only 2 blocks. So, let's start here. So I only have this row and then the next row, which is another short row. And I'll be done. So once again, definitely going to finish this by the end of the year, which is good because that's my yearly goal. I'm going to keep saying 2 blocks every week, and I'll have it done. I'm not worried about it. I'm loving this though, and the more I look at it, the more I like the ones I hated before. Like, I like the eyeball now. And I like my corn and peas spell book. So I'm quite excited about that. I'm really enjoying working on this. Next up is Mini Bar, and I'm at work, so I'm sorry if you keep seeing me like look off this way. I'm looking at cameras to make sure that nobody's just standing at my front desk making sure they need me or anything. So the next piece is Mini Bar. This is a present for my now mother. And And my goal was to, for the year, I think it was just to finish the drinks or finish a drink. If it was finish a drink, that was a very small goal. I'm going to say it was probably finish all the drinks. And I'm not going to lie, I hate working on this project. I hate it. I shouldn't. It's not a hard project, but I don't like working on it. So this is the progress, is I've worked on the cup. I feel like last time I had worked on the stem of the glass, and this is how far I've got. If you're looking at it and you're thinking, that's not very far, it's not very far. Once again, I don't like working on it. I'm doing 1/1 on 28 count drill blend. Are you 28 or 25? I think you're 28. 28 count drill blend. Yes. This is also from Dots and Spots shop. I know I can finish it. I don't want to finish it. I'll be happy when that one's done. I will be so thrilled when it's gone and over. In a frame, off to my mother, and I don't have to look at it because it's just black and red. I realized that the Friends one is just like black with like itsy bitsy dots of color, but like at least it has color. I don't know. All right, so this one you're going to see me work on again because I think I'm going to work on this one for the blackout towel. But this is Sugar Catchphrases by CSP by Linesia on Etsy. And I'm working on 18 count black Ada. And I have the other 6 kitted up as well for Stitch Mania. And I'm sorry, I have so much hanging like loose threads. That's my sugar needle minder. But I've worked on his pants. I'm gonna see if maybe I can actually get a thumbnail. Do you like this? Here we go. That's better, right? Yeah. So that's my Sugar Catchphrases. I'm working on his pants because my goal was to finish his actual body by the end of the year. It's a lot of monotonous stitching, and I feel like my stitching's actually getting tighter and tighter as I go because it was really, really loose up here, and now it's like solid block. I don't know. I don't even know which style I prefer. It's just kind of all over the place. Then, for the big boy, I made the goal of finishing the border, which is all the white, the stripes of green, and then the white going up. That is the border part of this, because you get the free pattern of the border on Shannon Christine's Designs website. I already have all the other patterns, but this is Rose Farm, and it has 4 patterns. It has the Rose Barn, Rose House 1, 2, or Pink House, Pink Barn, something like that. Just look up Shannon Christine Designs and you can find all 4 of the patterns. This, I went to town. Finished the top, finished this middle piece, and started on the bottom. We see a tiny little start on the bottom. But, oh my gosh. And you can see the 2 little brown pieces, because I was like, why does the border ask for this? And I finally found them. Those 2 little pieces, and that is the tires to the truck. So, yeah. I love it. I think this is just the sweetest. Also, another piece of fabric that feels good to hold. It's not like the linen. I don't know. I don't know if I like linen. I think that's where I'm getting. Is I don't like it. Now watch that not be linen. Watch it be like raw Ada. I don't think it is. I think it's linen. I should know that, shouldn't I? No. So I'm enjoying working on Rose Farm. I've decided that it needed a bigger hoop to be worked on because I was working on a little tiny hoop and that wasn't working for me. Then, okay, the last whip that I have is Candy Cane Lane by Brenda Gervais. It's this baby. And I have a story. So, I'll actually show you on here. So I had done this whole top row, this snowflake, all these little snowflakes, and half of this snowman, and realized that it called for 1/2. And I already knew it was over 2, and I'd messed that up because I'm over 1, because I have 22 count heart hanger. And I've decided that I'm just going to do fractional stitches, and it'll be fine. I will figure it out. It's good. Then I realized it was 1 strand, and I was doing it on 2, and my snowflakes looked awful and bubbly and bulky. So I frogged it all today and restarted with 1, and it looks so much better. I'm trying to get all the pieces that I had done before, but listen, I hated that snowflake so much I'm pushing it off. The big one, I hated it, and I cannot tell you why. It made me just, but I'm having a better day today, so no grurring. But I will show you. Now I'm worried that I've went down so much in floss that you can't see some of the snowflakes, like the little pieces of snow. They're very much ninjaing. But can you see these little dots? There's 4 little dots and then a little snowflake, some more dots down here. Should I do this thing again? You might see all the notes I made for my friend on the back of this, but it's not much. And I also didn't redo the top row because I wanted there to be a reminder of, hey, remember that mistake you made? So I left those as the 2/1s, but the rest of this is gonna be 1/1, including the other borders that look like that top border. I'm gonna do this 1/1. I'm just leaving that one as 2 because I think it's a good little like remembrance of, hey, remember when you messed up? And the answer is yes, I do. Thanks for reminding me. So that is all the whips. I'm going to keep working on this today. That's why I'm doing the Flosstube at work, so I know that I can keep picking this up and working on it. Because otherwise I'm just going to go play Mabinogi and continue working on that game. Which is not productive at all. It's just fun and calming. Whereas stitching is fun, but if I put it down, I'm going to let it stay down and I'm not going to keep working on it. I don't know if there's anything else. Hey guys, so I forgot about the giveaway that I was planning on doing already. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in here now. If you guys are watching the video, thank you so much. You will be back to your scheduled programming very soon. All you need to do to win is like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then leave a comment that says magazine, okay? So here's what you'll be winning if you do so and are picked. I'm gonna use the YouTube random comment picker next Flosstube and to find out who wins. So there are 5 cross-country stitchings, 1 random, I think it's cross stitch and needlework, that's what it says. Anyway, I'm assuming it has no cover. And then 1 country stitch from March through April 1991 that I already have. Because I collect cross stitch magazines from 1991, which is my birth year. So just showing my age. There is, there we go. I will show you the front of what's advertised for this first magazine. It's not the best thing in it. So there's this, it's like a little quilted baby blanket with all the patterns for these little baby things inside for cross stitches. But, and I say but, because this is also in there. And I don't know about you, but I love a good banded sampler. And I think it's so cute. And the words say, and I think that it would be so easy to change whatever these words say just because it's a pretty standard font. And it's a big open space. It says, as the sun spreads that golden glow, the beauty of God's earth begins to grow. What wonders for all to behold. But worry not if clouds linger your way, or if raindrops blanket those golden rays. Cherish the miracle of every single day. And it is gorgeous. It's called Miracle of Every Single Day. And it is so cute for you gardeners out there. I think it's beautiful. I love it. So that's the country stitch. Then the Who Knows stitch has a few different items you could be looking at. This is gonna be hard for me to do. Okay, so I'm gonna show you in like, I'm just gonna do one page. So you guys could possibly get this. And those Santa's rules right there is the cutest thing. It's just a list of rules. And like, there's no such thing as too many cookies, which I agree with. I shouldn't agree with, but I do agree with. And it also has one of the cutest things in it. It's called Twilight Carol Service. And it does call for some Mill beads. But it's worth it if they still exist. Let me know, because I kind of want to do it. There you go. Do you guys see that? Oh my gosh. Like, do you see that moon in the sky? I don't want to do this one in particular. I just want that Mill bead. That's it. That's what I want. Then you have 5 cross-country stitchings. And a few of them very easily go together. So, the first one is this like kitchen pantry. Very cute, much adorable. See the doll? I love it. Everything about this reminds me of my childhood. I love it. They also have this really pretty font called Love and Friendship, I think is what the font's actually called. So they have all the letters in here as well. So if you wanted to do anything with that, they've got it. They've also, I don't know, it's cute. And I really do like this font. It's very sweet looking. And this magazine seems to be in okay shape. Yeah, it looks good to me. Other than the missing back page, I think. I think it might be missing a back page. It's kind of hard to tell on some of these. No, it's not missing a back page. It just had the folded over, because that's how it is. This is not my address or me. I don't know what to tell you. Then this one. Once again, I love that doll. I love the little quilt. Very cute. And like I said, most of these I either had a duplicate or there's nothing that I could see myself actually stitching up. Some little gardening patterns also in here. Then this magazine is a little bit beaten up. I won't lie to you. The only beaten up part is that front cover though, again. Just that like paper part of it. This front, not the actual front of the magazine. This is I Heart Quilts, and I love these patterns. Look at them. Are they not the sweetest thing ever? I think they're so cute. So, I Heart Quilts. Then there's I Heart Country Folk. How cute. Look at those cats. Listen, I just want to stitch the cats. Are they not the cutest? It says if I Heart Country Folk, good character like good soup is made at home. Begun is half done. If you don't feed the cats, you must feed the rats. So cute. All right, and then another one where the front cover is not the front cover. And I think this one's called Christmas Sampler. I believe so. Yes. Christmas sampler. So there you go. And are these not the cutest quilts? I love it. Okay. One of my unicorns, like my only main unicorn, is a quilt looking design for cross stitch. Anyway, so if you guys want to win these, leave a comment down below, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I will pull a winner with a comment picker next week. Just make sure that your comment has the word magazine in it. MAGAZINE. For anybody with bad autocorrect. So, thank you guys for watching. Back to your previous paid programming. Not paid. I don't know. Turn off ad block. Just show you, so my goals for next week. I'm going to do the Blackout South, so that'll be my stained glass evolutions, my sugar catchphrases, and then I have 2 new starts that are coming, and those, one's a line work and one's a sampler, but it's like a it's a motif block sampler, and I'm doing both of them with the idea that I'm going to start one on Thanksgiving and have like a Thanksgiving start, and the other one is just because I wanted to do it, and it's not going to take long. It's a very, very small blackwork sal, and they're both going to be done with Silky because I bought Silky because I wanted to try it, and so I'm going to do it. I have to go and get the fabric on Wednesday. When I go to Cecilia's, I'll buy the fabric for it. What else do I have to get? Oh, because I had to rip out so much of the white, it's called bamboo. It was bamboo from Classic Colorworks. I have to buy more of that when I go to Cecilia's. But for the most part, I'm almost fully kitted up for 2021. This should be the last that I need that I can think of. Can you see my camera up here? I feel like my camera's been slowly sliding down. You guys have to let me know. What else? I don't know if anything else has happened. Like I said, I've been trying to keep up with TikTok and Instagram. I'm not having a very good social media week. I haven't been keeping up with my crochet, my knitting, my diamond painting. None of it's gotten any work by me because I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I watch something with Andy, and then I fall asleep. And repeat. That is what I've been doing. And then I had to work a 16-hour shift last night, so I didn't get much done. I got a lot of cross-stitching done. I feel like I'm very accomplished this week and got stuff done, which was good. It was healthy. Other than that was it. I want to work on Donna Victory this week. I want to put some actual progress into that diagonal. I'm not going to give myself hard goals other than, so, Peppermint Purple, Halloween Sal, Donna Victory, and then my Blackout Weekend. Those are the only goals I have for this week. The other things will probably get touched because I enjoy working on them, but I'm not going to force myself. I think that's it. I think that's a pretty good Flosstube. I was not interrupted at work for over 26 minutes. Sundays are very slow here, so thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that this is a weird one and it's kind of impromptu, but it is on a Sunday, so I'm getting it up on the proper day. Look at me go. I'm going to keep working on Candy Cane Lane, and maybe then I'll let myself play a little bit of Mabinogi. Maybe. All right. Bye, guys. I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoy your stitching. I hope you have lots of fun time, especially since Thanksgiving is this week. Go have fun with family. If you're going to have family over or you're going out, please be safe. Wear a mask. Make sure that everybody is all kosher. Nobody's sick. If you're getting a fever or anything like that, stay home. It's not worth it. Hurting your family is not worth it. Stay home. Yeah. Just, have a good week. If you have to go out, wear a mask. Be a good person. Oh, that's another thing I got. Okay. Sorry. quick as I am trying to leave out the door. I am so excited, guys. So somebody on TikTok told me about Amazon Outlet. And so I got a flag. I got a pride flag that says hope or human with all the colors, including poly, pan, ace, trans, like all of them. And it was like, hope will never be silent. And I asked my husband, and he said I can hang it in front of the house. And I'm really happy because that makes me happy, because hope will never be silent. It should never be silent. And so, I don't know, I'm really excited about that. Anyway, if you guys see the beginning of my next Flosstube and it looks like we're going on a road trip, you know why. We're going to Branson. So, alright. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye!